Our show is listened to by people in the NFL offices, so maybe let's get put in here in the next year or two, especially with Google winning the
Shout out.
Official?
There you
Sunday
go, Google.
package.
Reported.
Tube TV?
2.5.
$2.5 billion. The last deal was worth $1 billion, I believe. So another $1.5 billion a year for the NFL via our friends at Google. That was reported by Joe Flint and the Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal had the COVID-19 article, which Aaron referenced yesterday.
Yep.
Exaggerated nothingness. But congrats to YouTube getting, I believe this is going to be YouTube TV, which Tone Diggs is a YouTube TV subscriber and also one of their biggest fans. Our show's on YouTube. We have zero relationship with anybody at Google or YouTube, but we would assume this is good news for the future of YouTube and Google investing in the sport that we cover on their platform with no relationship to them. This is great news for us, AJ, and for the NFL.
It's awesome news. I use YouTube TV as well, and I think it makes a lot of sense that Google gets involved. And is Red Zone a separate thing, or do they get it with this $2.5 billion?
There's one that comes with it, and then there's another one, I think, right? NFL Network has one. And
Right
then,
now, YouTube TV has the Hanson one. Is their Red Zone? So I don't know what's going to happen with
But
that.
is Red Zone a separate entity that you have to bid on separate?
I believe
there's
so.
two of them.
Yeah.
It should be. I mean, that's worth billions, I feel like, alone.
That should be its own show.
Yeah, Red Zone will definitely still be on cable, I think, along with the package on YouTube TV.
What is cable?
I don't know. I'm
cord.
gone now.
Honestly, what's
YouTube
cable?
TV.
That's a great question.
No idea. Just standard channels.
I was having a conversation last night with some. How much information? How much information? How much information do I want to?
Okay, here we go.
Don't lose leverage. Don't lose leverage with anybody. Don't lose leverage with anybody.
But gain.
It's an interesting thing when you negotiate for yourself, and you're also on a microphone for 4 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say? What can I was speaking with some of the most traditional media people in the history of traditional media, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
Took a trip out to Indianapolis, came and visited the Thunderdome this morning, had dinner with them last night. Not just like, no, it's a pretty weird time we are in right now with the people that traveled out last night to meet with. Talking presidents of stuff, flying to Indiana, dinner, coming to the Thunderdome. We couldn't figure out how they could do their pitch deck in here.
Yep.
No audio.
Think about them coming in here. Good. They had a video they wanted to show. There's full audio on it. We plugged it into something. There was no audio.
Speaker was dead.
We'll bring it. Yeah, speaker was dead. Bluetooth speaker comes in and says at 0%. Video starts running like 20 seconds through. We got enough juice in it to come back, and it dies in the middle. Goodbye in the middle of this presentation. It was AJ. It was something. It was certainly
Spot
something.
on.
It was certainly something. But these folks recognize exactly what we're saying, and they've been around it they've made careers out of it. And I think all the networks know what's coming. It's just like who can adjust the transition better. Feels like these folks are going to have it figured out. So whenever you say like, what is cable? That's an interesting thing. Like, how are people digesting content nowadays versus how it used to be? I think there's going to be some mainstays that are going to make it, but I think we're going to see some people, I think we're going to see some networks. Massive amounts of money can only keep you around for so long. Mm-hmm. At some point, relevance and actual results like matter. And I think that's going to be the interesting thing over the next 10 to 15 years. It was a cool 2.5, 3 hour conversation last night at dinner. My wife was there. She was a rock star at this thing last night. Stats and facts about things that I did not know about. It was like, Sam fucking kicking ass. Okay, Sam, way to go. It was a really cool meeting, but I feel like everybody's kind of staring it down right now. Like, what is cable? What is the future? Smart TVs are basically going to be in a large majority of households because the smart TVs are going to be so outdated that they're just going to be cheaper than fucking other TVs because there's going to be another TV that's going to come along. So naturally, everybody's just going to kind of move in that direction. It's crazy, AJ. It is. It is very crazy.
They've been trying for the last like 10 years to see where it's going. What's the next thing? What's it look like? And if YouTube does get the Sunday ticket, I mean, that's the biggest bump or change. Like, hey, this is the new way you watch football.
Amazon, Thursday Night Football, and Black Friday,
Yep.
right? Streaming platform. And then you think Google, YouTube TV is about to have the Sunday ticket. So if you want to watch all your games, you're going to be there. Apple was allegedly in, then they were out.
Backed out.
Yeah.
Amazon and Google were kind of in there. It's only a matter of time before it's all on there. Every sport, everything is on there. And for us, we like it, but there's going to be people that are going to hate that.
That wouldn't
I will
make sense.
ride till
Of
cable
course.
until it's no longer offered.
What's that?
I will fucking have cable until it's no longer.
I
offered.
enjoyed channel surfing.
Me too. I
It
have
is
the
nice.
remote where
It's
I
very
can just
nice.
fucking.
Guess what? You can channel surf on YouTube TV.
Don't want to.
Can you really?
Yeah, it is kind of sweet.
Because
Yeah, you
guess what?
can.
If your
It's like
internet
Hulu.
doesn't work or is a little bit spotty, then you got to deal with that bullshit. Like no matter what is going on, even like weather, like cable fucking works.
Fair point.
Amazon, and we've talked about this.
She got DirecTV.
Goes to, yes, those
satellite.
satellites.
I mean,
are-
That's what I'm saying. Unless you got DirecTV.
those satellites are a problem.
You know what
But,
the fucked up thing is most cable nowadays is streaming anyways.
Yeah, you're just paying for a
Yeah.
box to receive your internet, and then
Paying
that's
to
just
get the app, or you're just paying to get the app, and have a like you can just log on to your smart TV and you get the hey, I have a Spectrum app. Log in, boom.
Amazon's games when they go to commercial break. I hope they're charging more for the commercial breaks.
Yeah.
It better be.
because there's nowhere to go.
Serious real estate.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
They should have a commercial show. There should be a show that runs during.
Taron Killam already does that. I thought.
No, that's
a
once
good
a
point.
week. The Apollo on.
Come on, dude.
Okay, that's at halftime every once in a while.
What about Dude Perfect? I thought they're not
That's-
part of it.
They go to commercial same time,
Alternate cast.
so you're stuck on an app. And if your internet's okay, are you ready to get off the app and then reload the app by the time a commercial break is over? You can roll the dice. You
Yep.
can. There's a chance, but there's also a chance
Yep. Miss a big play.
as you come back. That is the change. That
What's
is going to
nice-
be an adjustment. In
What's nice about the YouTube TV, if you're watching YouTube TV on your phone, you don't have to get off the app. You could go on Twitter. Like it moves around your phone however you
Oh,
want.
like YouTube does.
Yeah, you don't have to get out of it.
Amazon too. I will say, those commercials, they ran enough of them of shows that they were making, and it got me. I ended up watching a complete season of one of those shows that they just kept
Jack
showing.
Ryan's back, though.
Which
Was it
one?
good?
Is it Jack
The
Ryan?
Peripheral.
Good.
It was it was a good show.
Peripheral.
Peripheral.
Sounds like it was really.
Like
whatever the hell I
vision?
said.
What is it? Somebody can't see forward, they can only see the sides?
Yeah,
Force
that's what
fighters.
it's called about, and it's about how these people they put on these headsets, and it's VR, but actually they're being used in the future.
Oh.
Oh, no, I can't be watching that because every time I get in the Oculus Arena, I'm going to be like, wow, I'm building my future boxer
yeah.
champ in the year 4020 or whatever.
But really, you're like a hitman in the future, so you're not just building something for someone else; you're actually killing people for someone else.
And this isn't the right time to get into this conversation because it seems to have plenty of depth to it. But, like, is there going to come a time where all that training I put in the Oculus is going to pay off in other places in the Oculus? You're like, is my guy walking out of that ring after knocking somebody out? And then I'm just walking around and everybody knows, like,
There's a champ.
that particular Oculus right there, we don't want to try them. And if they do, like, on site, I'm ready to get, like, I wonder if that's going to, will I be able to train my Oculus in my Oculus where my actual body will not transform, but my avatar in the Oculus will? Is that going to happen like the year Ready Player One?
Ready Player One, yeah.
Is that what it's going to be?
You might have stats where, like, if they were to click on, like, you'd have a name above your
Above my
avatar.
head, walking
yeah.
around.
And they could probably, like, click on and see, like, oh, man, this guy's right hook is a 99, you know? And then
It is.
go through that type
I
of
hope
situation.
not. Because my avatar.
Yeah, you were
soft
weak in
as
there.
shit. They were going the distance. I didn't have.
How, you didn't knock a single person out.
I-
You
I
too,
got-
Foxy.
Yeah, you guys.
Nah, I got good at it as later on.
Yeah, but in that basic level, in like
Yeah,
the one
right.
where you jab somebody in the nose and they fall or whatever.
I just realized that all you have to do is power punches the whole time.
That was my
No
strategy.
finesse.
That
Welcome
was
to
my
the jungle.
working
Yeah.
chair.
strategy. Are we boxing?
Duh.
What are we? What are you
Not
trying to go in there and
conserve your
dance with the
energy
guy?
Finesse.
You trying to dance
Trying
with
to
the
get
guy?
cute.
Doesn't
my
work in
cardio.
that game.
What are you, dude? People show up to the fight to see fucking carnage, dude.
Bombs, bro.
Yeah.
I did appreciate Biz saying I want to get in rough and rowdy with him. Hey, Biz, I'm not fighting in real life ever.
Yeah.
By my decision ever again. Now, if something happens, I would say I'm not going to be the one that's going to walk in a restaurant over to a place. What's up, bitch? You know, I'm not. I don't know if that'll ever happen
No,
at
that
this
would-
stage of my life.
Too much to lose.
That was sweet to do in the Oculus, though.
Exactly.
that
That
bar
actually
fight
was a
game, yeah.
game.